Hello everyone, it's Paul Taylor from NHS Employers. I'm really sorry that I can't be with you today. It suddenly feels like I'm doing a Smash Hits Award Winners party video circa 1987. I feel like I'm aha saying, sorry we can't be there. I am really sorry that I can't be there today. I'm actually facilitating a session with our senior management team from the Confederation, and diaries got confused and it meant that I couldn't be in two places at once. So I am really sorry about that. But Nathaniel was kind enough to let me do a video, which is weird. I've never done one of these before. It feels really strange doing it, but I just wanted to be able to say sorry almost in person that we can't be there today, and also just to give you a bit of an update as to what's going on in the world of DoOD. So today I've been at the CIPD OD conference where I was speaking, which was a great privilege. I was talking about OD capability and OD impact, and there was some really good stuff coming out of the day. If you check out on Twitter the hashtag CIPDOD14, you'll see lots of really interesting tweets. Sarah Thomas from KSS was also there for the day as my guest. It was great to see Sarah, so she can give you some tips about how it went as well. But it was a really interesting conference. It struck me today, through all these different organisations, different industries, that the themes of culture change and values are really consistent regardless of the organisations that people were from. So it was quite heartening to see that. What I want to do is just give you a quick update on something in case you missed it over the summer, what's been going on, and then give you a bit of a heads up as to what's coming up next from DoOD, and then leave you with a couple of questions. Hopefully someone can feed something back, or you can tweet us or send us an email. But over the summer it was really busy. We had our second OD in the NHS conference on July the 7th, which a number of you supported. Thank you for that. We had really positive feedback. 95% of the people who came said it was good or excellent, which was fantastic to hear. We released on that day a document called Doing OD in the NHS, which was a combination of months of work from the 7 different project groups who've been working with us on some really key topics. So if you haven't downloaded that, then I'd really recommend you to go to our website and get a copy of it. It's an amazing resource. People put so much hard work into it. We also released a podcast just after the conference in July, which was kind of a 50-minute special with excerpts from all the speeches. So people like Michael West, Pat Oakley, Dean Royals, Chris Lake, they were all in there, as well as a bit of opera singing. So check that one out. I've been involved in some other work which is starting to come to fruition, which is with the Royal College of Nursing, looking at culture change. Kent and Medway Partnership Trust are involved in that work, and I'm supporting from NHS Employers. We've also got the Leadership Academy playing a part. So there's some interesting learning that's coming out of that work, and we're going to be releasing an interim report about that soon, so watch out for that. What else happened over the summer? We had the first meeting of our CCG OD network, which was really exciting. That's Marianne King from the Southwest who's chairing that for us. We got about 25 people from CCGs in a room together to talk about OD, came up with some really interesting ideas and themes of how we can support that work going forward. So we'll give you some more information about that soon. We had a one-day complexity theory workshop with Eve Middleton-Kelly from London School of Economics. We had about 30 people come to that, and that seems to have both blown people's minds and also given a lot of inspiration. So we'll be writing that up and sharing that out because there's some really useful stuff. We also published a couple of new blogs. So we've got one from Michael West, which is about how to leap off the culture springboard. And then just this week we've published one from Michael Chuzewski from Camden Hill. He has written a great blog for us, which is about the power of now and your relationship to the future and the past. So some good stuff. Over the summer we also did a quick review of our work. So a colleague of ours, Val Rhodes, may have been in touch with some of you. She did a bit of stakeholder interviews and analysis just to check on what people were thinking was coming out of DoD, whether it was worthwhile, whether we should be doing something differently. We're going to be publishing a summary of that report very soon. We've also regrouped with our 7 groups who were working with us on some good topics, and we're looking to see what happens to them next, because some of them are going to merge, some of them are going to stop, some of them are going to carry on, and others are going to branch out into new things. So we're in this really interesting period of doing some planning and some consolidation, as well as also delivering some really good stuff. So what else is happening? Coming up next, we're reforming our reference group, which is a bunch of people who helped us to start DoOD. We're getting that group back together. If you'd like to be involved in that, let me know. That's just to test out where we could go next and what we should be focusing on. We're about to launch our virtual mentorship scheme. So if you're looking for someone to mentor you, we can now offer that across the country, and people will be able to help you with some sticky issues. Coming up next week, we're going to be launching Blogtober, which is really exciting. We've got a whole month where we're going to be publishing a different OD blog every day. We've had some fantastic stuff submitted. It's been really exciting to see it. So starting on the 1st of October, one blog every day is going to be published, really creative, inspiring topics. We're also going to be doing the follow-up to our complexity workshop. There's a 3-day boot camp with Eve, and that's going to be taking people to the next level of how to use complexity methodology in their work. What else is coming up? In November, on November the 20th, a date for your diary, we're going to be launching an event which is all about the work we've been doing this year to do with our Francis Culture Change project, which Karen Dumain's been leading on. What we're going to be launching on that day is an OD culture change tool, which looks really exciting. And also, this is a bit top secret, but I'll tell you anyway, we're going to be launching a DoOD app, which I'm very excited about. So that's coming up in November. A bit further ahead of that, we're going to be doing a masterclass on staff engagement with Linda Holbeach. We're going to be doing a masterclass on organisational politics with Pat Oakley. Every month we have a new OD superstar that we feature. We're going to be publishing a new piece of writing every month, and we're going to be doing this thing called Think Club, which is about helping OD practitioners engage with academic literature in a different way, so in a kind of virtual sense. There's a lot going on. We're always looking for new ideas. We're always looking for new ways to work with you. And I wanted to leave you with a couple of questions. One is that we've been kind of really scratching our heads about what to call ourselves, and not DoOD, because we love that. But I always, when I'm describing what DoOD is, I call it a resource. I talk about DoOD as being a national resource for OD professionals. But in our website, we're filed under a campaign, and we've been kind of thinking, well, is that the right place? What are we campaigning for? And when do we want it? So we've been really struggling with what to call DoOD, and I'm really curious as to what it means to you. So if you could, I don't know, spend a few minutes thinking about what kind of words you would use to describe it. We're going to think about how we can best describe what DoOD is, because I don't think resource is right, I don't think network is right, I don't think campaign is right. It's lots of different things. So really curious to see what you think. And then secondly, what else would you like help with? What can we do to support the work that you do in your organisations? Is there anything that you could do with some tools, any tips, any techniques? We'd really be keen to hear about that. So this was supposed to be a 2-minute update. I'm already up to 9 minutes. I hope that hasn't been too long. Thank you for all your support. It's been amazing so far. We've got so much that we want to do next, and this is by you and for you. So yeah, thank you. That's it. Goodbye. Have a great day, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye. It won't stop. Bye.